Hey, welcome to Exhibitor Lounge, sponsored by ExhibitEdge.com. I'm your host and trade show mixologist, Michael Gray. Here each week you receive simple, practical, and proven tips to improve your trade show marketing strategy and get better results while maximizing your budget. Now let's save some money in a large part of your trade show budget, your booth space cost. I know you will tell me that booth spaces cost about the same amount per unit at any given show, and you would be correct. But let's think outside the box. If you had an unlimited budget, what would be the best type of booth space? Of course, it would be the island exhibit. Why? Because it satisfies three important criteria. They offer the best visibility by giving you maximum height available for signage. 2, they offer the most open style of exhibit, having aisles on all sides. And 3, they're usually grouped in the most favorable location on the show floor. So knowing these 3 benefits, let's look at the alternatives to the island exhibit if it's out of your budget. So the first tip I would give you would be to get a perimeter booth space. You know, that's a space along the outer edges of the show that would offer the ability to raise signage higher than a standard space. Even better, look for a perimeter space that you can see easily off in the distance as you look down each aisle. Here it's all about visibility. Most perimeter spaces will let you raise signage 12 to 16 feet tall, where standard spaces will limit you to only 8 feet. You get visibility more like an island space for the price of a standard space. Now, the second tip I would give you would be to get a corner exhibit or a peninsula exhibit at the end of a row. You can get 2 aisles, or in the case of a peninsula exhibit, you get 3 aisles for the price of 1. The more open the space you have, the more inviting you will be. Now, the third tip is really thinking outside the box. Look at the floor plan and find a good island exhibit, let's say a typical 20 by 20. Now go talk to another exhibitor about going in on the island space and splitting the cost. You get a 10 by 20 and so do they. Ask the show salespeople if they're willing to split the island space in 2. Hey, it's worth a try. You may need to pay for the divider drape, but also try asking for it to be included when you sign up for the space. Also ask that the booth numbers be updated so each company has a separate number. Now that you share a great space, get creative. Put up a double-sided banner, one side for each company, at maximum height and share the cost. After all, that's why you're doing this in the first place, height and visibility. The whole idea is to use spaces that offer the best flexibility, visibility, and location. Next week, we'll finish our series on quality booth locations by looking at the floor plan to avoid mistakes and problem areas. And as always, please respond with your questions and comments. The Exhibitor Lounge is always open to a mix of ideas from the trade show community. Make sure that you let others know to go to ExhibitorLounge.com or ExhibitEdge.com to sign up for Exhibitor Lounge. We will see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Michael Gray, telling you to relax in the Exhibitor Lounge.